The Grate Patrol started in the mid-'80s when people started appearing in front of places like the State Department, sleeping on the sidewalk. It was a complete novelty at the time. The person who really began the Grate Patrol was Mike Kecker. At the time, he worked at the National Red Cross headquarters and took with him to work a thermos of soup and a couple of sandwiches to give to men who were sleeping on the heating grates right outside headquarters. As we grew, it became more specialized, and now we have people that set up the bags, someone who boils the eggs ahead of time, someone who does the shopping, a group, as we've just seen, who comes here on Friday to make all the sandwiches and prepare the bags. We have groups that go out on the weekend. And we're now serving 320 per weekend. And in spite of the fact that tents have been dismantled and you don't see as many people perhaps around, there are still that many out there, I believe, and we're giving away everything that we make.
Dear Lord, please help us as we go out this morning seeking to help those in need. Help us to serve the least of us, and help that they see Christ in us as we serve them. Father, Son, and Spirit.
Okay. All right. I'll try to check in it towards the end.
Yes, that sounds good. We do this on the weekends because most of the feeding ministries, whether they're municipal or run by other charitable organizations, etc., are very often closed on Saturdays and Sundays. What we do is we go out to serve them where we know they are. So all throughout this route, there are certain locations where I know I can find people, and we're coming to see them early in the morning because we know they're usually still sleeping, so we can catch them before they get up and begin their, sort of their daily rounds and what they might be doing. So that's one of the one of the more unique aspects of this ministry, given that we're going to them rather than having the traditional sort of soup kitchen model where they come to us. And that's why we call it the Grate Patrol. We're out patrolling.
I work in the policy space, political space, and so it's easy to just make policy without being a part of the communities that are being affected. So I wanted to kind of converge both of those meaningfully and really see on the ground what people are going through and how we can support them in various ways.
We do bring them sandwiches and coffee, but we're also trying to bring them, a certain amount of Christian love, that aligns with our mission, to love one another, and and even to do that in circumstances where it can be challenging to do that. That's one of our Lord's two great commandments. And these are often people that are unloved in our city, in our society, our community, and in our country. So that's why I felt a calling to do this.
When they come, everybody gets in line, gets a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Actually, they usually, because sometimes they're so early, we're not even up yet, and they'll bring it around to you.
The resources out here can be incredibly sparse, so I appreciate the what they're able to provide and the frequency in which they're able to provide it. I think that the community, although I can't speak for everyone, but I do think that the community is incredibly appreciative, and that the attitude in which they approach their gift giving and their donations is incredibly compassionate and wonderful, and they're a lovely addition out here. So thank you so much.
I've made many friends among homeless people over the years, and I see them during the week, not only on Saturdays and Sundays. We may not be delivering those days, but you run into people on the street every day. So I've developed many friendships over the years. It's easy for me to do, and I enjoy it. I enjoy the fellowship of the other volunteers, and I like seeing people and being able to help where I can.
For my own experience, like I've spent a little bit of time like outside, and one of the things you feel is like sort of like unseen, like people sort of want to like ignore you. And so I think like just like sharing that love and like letting people know like you're valued, you're loved, you're seen.
Thank you so very much. I hope you have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lady Tina.